there, and welcome to another episode of the Sacco Way. My name is Nina Shaban, your host as usual. And this particular episode is pretty much exciting because we are talking about Nation DT Sacco, success stories from Nation DT Sacco, a Sacco that I am a member, proudly a member. So we are going to have a sit down with one Beatrice Gachagwi. Beatrice is the owner of Lelani School, as you can see, but guess what? She used to be in the media houses, not one, not two, not three, not four. She actually says 5 of them. So how did she transition from working in a media house to now owning a school? Now, 2020, she only started off with 2 students, and now she is at a student number 341. Her story is one that we all want to hear. So follow me. Let's go in and have a chat with her. So from the world of media to now owning a school, how did we get here?
Wow, if I had $1 every time somebody asked me that, why a school? First of all, I think I would say I've been very passionate about kids, considering my very first job in media, journalist by the way, my first job was working with children. Okay. Yes, like the first program on MTV, children's program, Generation 3. I was the producer, so you can tell, transition that into Teen Republic, which is also children-based. So I think I would relate that to my passion for working with children, and of course the other aspect of entrepreneurship. So of course I started doing a lot of benchmarking with a lot of kindergartens. I started thinking through where my kid went to school. He went to an only kindergarten school when he was at the age of kindergarten. Some school in, I think along Lelani School. So I was thinking, I mean, that was a pretty good kindergarten. What if I brought that kind of a school at this place? And that is what I did. The reception at first, just like any business, was a bit slow because I started off with, I think, 2 children. Wow. In fact, my very good friend who's a neighbor was the only parent who had promised me, Betty, just get started. Once you get started, at least I can guarantee you the child 001, admission number 001 is guaranteed.
You fell in love with wanting to run a school.
Yes.
You saved for?
Not really. I didn't save. What had happened, I had a property. I had another piece of land in Sagana. So when I decided to start a school, I used to be one of those people who would never ever take a loan. You know the way people fear taking loans? So I used to be that person. Now, the biggest thing happened. I think this is where I would say I hit rock bottom at first. So when I had done my calculations, and I had told God, you know, by the time I'm getting to 12 learners, I want to quit my job. I had been told by a lot of school owners that if you're not there, it is almost impossible to grow a school. At that particular point, I resigned, and now I was serving my notice. Served notice. Finished my notice like today. 5 days later, shut down. COVID. Now at this particular point now, I'm hopeless. I am rock bottom, financially, mentally, otherwise rock bottom. So now, what happened when now there was an announcement for schools to be reopened. Now we're supposed to open the school. Again, opening the school needs finances. I didn't have anything. So luckily, Nation Sacco, he wasn't the CEO at the time, but a friend of mine, now I think the current CEO of Nation Sacco.
Mr. Morris.
Yes, Mr. Morris. I talked to him about my troubles, and he was like, Betty, you're doing a good thing. Why don't you come to the Sacco and we can help you. How much are your savings? Luckily for me, I had started saving way back when I joined the Sacco, that was around 2006. I remember I used to contribute 2,000 bob. That was the minimum contribution at the time. Of course, over time, I increased my savings over time. Okay. So of course, by the time now I'm going back, remember even when I moved, I never. A lot of people leave the Sacco when they leave Nation Media Group. I never left the Sacco.
You held on.
I was very comfortable with Nation Sacco. Okay. I was very comfortable. That's number one, and I think I would thank God because I think I do have financial discipline. Then I took my loan. So with that loan, I was able now to recruit teachers. I was able to repaint the facilities, make them afresh again, and at least to have finances to start running the school. Do you know why I'm still with the Sacco? Honestly, It's how quickly they can process a loan for you. I think I have 3 facilities with the Sacco currently as we speak for the support of the school. I have never stepped my foot in the Sacco to go and apply for the loan. Because first of all, I find their customer service it's excellent, because we'll just talk on phone, we'll do emails, they'll send me over the loan application form, I sign the forms, I scan with a cam scanner, the one you have on your phone. I scan the phone, the form, the application form, I send it over.
That's it.
Within 2-3 days, the money is in the account. That's it.